what's going on, you guys? We got to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. Today I got one for Wandavision episode 6. All new spooky, special, spectacular, spooktacular, something like that. All I got to say is lock her up. Lock her ass up, throw away the key, send her to jail, take wherever you want to. You can send her where they had Cap and them locked up at. Do what you gotta do. Send her. If you can't sell dope to feed your family without going to prison, you cannot take over an entire time, hold people against their will to deal with your trauma. Send her ass to jail. Okay, listen. In Wanda's defense, for this episode, we pretty much feel like she does not know how everything got started. She does not know how these things started happening, and she's kind of confused about it like everybody else, but she does control the world. And it seems like she can only control, I'm not going to say she can only control so much at one time. It's just like she only really focuses on what's going on at that moment. So when like Vision went on by itself, it's like if Wanda's not in that vicinity, everybody's just sitting still. And like you saw some people, literally, the one lady who was just doing the same thing over, like hanging out the Halloween decorations, she was out there crying. Like, I get what Monica's saying. Monica's saying, like, I know what she's going through right now. And I get that. You know, I completely understand that. But all those people who are, excuse me, who are suffering, they don't care about that. They like, yo, we are locked up. This lady, this woman has us locked up against our will. Can we get a, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, help us out. Like, we need some help. Like, please. And, that's probably one of the biggest things I took from this episode. It's like, yo, like that's crazy. I like the feel to this episode. It felt more modern, you know, almost more modern. I think we're in like, I don't know exactly what time zone we're in. I'm getting lost, but I know it's like, I can remember, you know what I'm saying, watching shows like this. Well, I watch shows like this now. So, late 90s, early 90s, 2000s, somewhere up in there. So, and then a Quicksilver is a great addition to the group because it's like he's the cool uncle and he's getting along with the kids who our names always escape me because it's like Tommy and Billy. I think this is Tommy and Billy. Don't go with that for the sake of it. And like he's having conversation with Wanda throughout this episode, and not only that, like Wanda. There's a part of me feel like Wanda's in denial at times because like she was talking to the neighbor, the black guy, I can't think of Ern, I think it's her, something like that. He was like, hey, do you want me to redo something? And it's like, no. And she's like, nah, everything's okay. And Vision is pretty much like, okay, I gotta go see what's going on. I got to see what's going on because something about this just is not working for me. Like, this isn't right. I have to stop this. And once he actually sees the people, he saw Agnes. Agnes was trying to leave town, and like he snapped out like he did with the guy last episode, and they had a conversation like, "You're dead." He like, wait a minute, what? Who? Like Vision doesn't remember anything from his time of death. Like he knows who he is, but he doesn't remember anything past like the Avengers and everything. So I don't necessarily know what's going on. Like he only remembers what Wanda wants him to remember, and like he tries to get out. Meanwhile, on the outside, Darcy, Wu, and Monica, they all got kicked out of Sword because like they're doing too much. And I understand where the director of Sword coming from. It's like I get what y'all are saying. But there are people in there trapped who are like going through some stuff and like who have completely lost their free will. And they can't do anything about it. And I know that y'all like careful about Wanda. But Wanda's the bad guy in this situation no matter how you look at it. If this was her doing. But once again, considering the fact that she doesn't know how this all started, because from the conversation Quicksilver, she basically said she has no idea how this all started. So that's her only saving grace. But as of right now, she still is holding them hostage, because she can just lower this thing at any moment, because she can expand it. So there's no reason for me to believe she can't, like, you know what I'm saying, stop it. Because if she, let's think about it, if she were to stop it, the person behind this would probably try to stop her. Thus, we find out who's behind it, if it's not just actually her. But no, that's no, she does. She does the opposite and expands it, probably because Vision was, dying, or because my biggest thought was like, Vision wants to save everybody. He's gonna go out and try to, do his thing. I'm like, Vision, as soon as you step out this safe zone, you die, bud. You die. Like you the hole up in your head, power down, like that's it. But it's not what happens. Seemed like he was being, I don't know. It seemed like he was being ripped apart, because if what I thought was going to happen was to happen, he just would have lost, the Infinity Stone would have been removed, and he would have turned gray, and that would have been it. But it seemed like he was actually being, like, broke off, because I don't know if he just got it to where he shouldn't leave, and if he does, they drags him back. And Darcy's, who got handcuffed. Why would you handcuff her at that moment? It's not like she was going to run, jump through the field. And then they left her. Either way it go, it didn't really matter if she tried to get away, because they were going to, the field was going to get her regardless, because it was expanded so fast. So there were 3 SWORD agents, including the director, who got away. Also, Monica and Jim Woo, Monica and Agent Woo, they were already a pretty good distance away, meeting up with Monica's contact, who we don't know who that is. A lot of people figure it's Reed Richards, but we just gotta wait to see what's up with that. So yeah, and that's how the episode ends, with like this Wanda expanding this thing. And you have to think, if Wanda continues to expand this thing, how big could it go? She's already taken over time. She's expanded it more. This was like a contained thing, but now it's like you can't go in to stop her, because like she's controlling it, and you can't damage it from the outside. But at the same time, you don't want her to continue expanding, because everybody in the world, we know how powerful Scarlet Witch actually is. If everybody in the world like completely lose their free will, what is anyone to do to stop it? You know what I'm saying? So it's a very, very tricky situation. Which I'm pretty sure they're gonna get everything solved. It's just, there's a lot of things happening. Oh, the twins got their powers, which I don't know. My Marvel extended knowledge is very, very limited. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know much about them. I don't know if one of them is a telepath, and the other one is a speedster like her brother. So that's all I got right now. But I'm just trying to see what happens next week. Who's Monica's contact? What is Vision going to say to Wanda now that he's, he's probably going to be back up and running? And he's the one with his own self. He's the one with his still has his free will, simply because I think Wanda doesn't want to have him under her control. So we're gonna see how things go. We're gonna see how things go. You guys let me know what you thought about the episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the vid. I hope you guys staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.